Old franchise. Should we just clear up that whole debacle that was last week's video? Shall we? Basically, last week for Friday with franchise, you might have heard of it. It's a hit new show for you hip kids. Basically, last week on Friday with franchise, I addressed the issue of this no makeup selfie thing. And to be fair, I thought it was quite funny. I watched it back, I had a laugh. But, there's a but. When I set out to do this, like I didn't want to piss anybody off, you know what I mean? And I know you can't get everybody to like you. You can get some of the people to like you all the time, but you can never get all of the people to like you all of the time. You know what I mean? There's some quote by somebody that sounds a bit like that. Here he goes again, old franchise, making up quotes. You can get some of the people to like you all of the time, but some people don't even like Baby Bells. Who doesn't like Baby Bells? I like Baby Bell. I've demolished this Baby Bell. And I'm making some sort of rudimentary ball out of its waxy shell, out of its waxy home. It's a bowl. I didn't set out to mock girls for these no makeup selfies, but I got a message. I got a comment on Twitter. No, it all turns out it was a massive misunderstanding, but it needs to be addressed anyway. Where do we go? Basically, the comment came across as though I'd upset somebody, and the person I thought I'd upset, I consider a friend, and I didn't want to upset friends, you know what I mean? Upsetting somebody random who doesn't know us, I'm assuming I do that on a weekly basis. That's why I've only got 71 subs. That's still the same. That's it's an increase. It's an increase of 69. I do like the number 69. I like 71 a little bit better, but like, I know I upset people. Not upset. See, you've got me all fucking flustered. I took the comment to mean this friend of mine was upset by it, so automatically I was just like, shit. I've done what I set out not to do and blatantly offend. So I got just went all sort of solipsistic and just sort of like, oh no. The world came crashing down around us. I just thought, that's it. I tried really hard to build something for myself for a couple of years, and I blew it with one video. So I just pulled it straight away, just took it down, pulled it from the blog, put like a tweet out on the Facebook page and actually say, I'm sorry, I didn't want to hurt you, I didn't mean to upset you, don't hate me. It was a misunderstanding. I pulled the video. It was a comment that it was crossed wires, if you like. I might put the video back up at some point, although it's gone now, you know what I mean, the moment's gone. So that episode of Friday with Franchise will sadly never be aired. If you were one of the few people who got to see it beforehand, then you're in an elite club. Not only were you in an elite club in the first place, because you're one of the few people who fucking know who I am, you watched the lost tape, the one that's been pulled from the channel, pulled from the blog. Turns out it didn't offend anybody though. All of that didn't even offend anybody. My friend actually found it quite hilarious, she assured me, in the sober light of day. What's big this week? Fucking Facebook buying Oculus Rift. Facebookulus Rift. It's been uproar about this. Like, a lot of people are kicking off at this. Facebook buying Oculus. It's like, I don't know what the fuss is. Like, there's a lot of hate for Facebook. A lot of hate. But like, if you want anybody to take over potentially what could be pretty significant future tech, like virtual reality, because that's what Oculus Rift is. If you don't know what Oculus Rift is, you're watching the wrong fucking channel. Oculus Rift's like future tech, and if you want anybody to invest in future tech, it's a company worth billions of dollars who've got the money to put into it. And granted, the downside of it is it's Facebook who's bought it, so Facebook being the social media giant that it is, you sort of think, well, what does it want Oculus for? Is it gonna sort of like integrate Facebook into Oculus? Is Facebook become a virtual space? You don't just get your smartphone out anymore and look, just trawl through fucking meaningless, pointless shit put on by people who you went to school with 10 years ago, who you wouldn't talk to them if you seen them in the street, but you're pretty keen on keeping up to date with their life. Oh, another kid, you've had another kid. That's 12 now. Well done, well done. 6 different mothers. You are some sort of human. But like, I worry that's the main concern, that they want to turn Facebook, the social network, into a virtual space whereby you put the Oculus on and you just walk around other people's lives, or like you're there, all these horrible videos that end up on everybody's fucking newsfeed of a bunch of fucking Arabs getting executed in the street, or some guy cutting a camel's throat. Like, you're gonna be there. Virtual reality, you're just gonna be like, oh my god, I can touch this camel. I've got its blood in my mouth. I've got its blood in my mouth. So if you're a company as big as Facebook and you're just looking to branch out and diversify, why would you not get into the billion-dollar industry that's gaming? Because that's what Oculus Rift's primarily aimed at. Gaming, that's what it was built for. And Facebook saw sort of other avenues for it, sort of education or fucking social networking, or like there's countless sort of applications, VR and virtual reality headsets, but like, just hold your fucking horses with the rage. You're raging about Facebook buying Oculus Rift on Facebook? Calm the fuck down, come on, Jesus. I think I'm gonna wrap it up there actually. Wrap up this edition of Phriday franchise. I've demolished a baby bell and turned its innards into some sort of beautiful art. Innards? Outards? It's outards. Gonna wrap it up there. It's been Phriday franchise. I'll try and be back next week. Try my bestest. Promise. Promise. Until next time, laters.